Home surveillance video shows the tense moments when 4 Sacramento police officers walk into a home through the open front door, guns drawn. A neighbor had called police around 9 o'clock Wednesday night. After going through the living room, the garage, and the second floor, realizing the home was empty, they leave. But about a minute later, the video shows them re-enter. This time, it sounds more like a training exercise. The homeowner returned about an hour and a half after police left.
I thought I was robbed.
He doesn't want to appear on camera, but says he noticed scuff marks on the walls and his doggy gate broken. But there was no note, no indication anyone had been inside the home.
And if I didn't have security cameras, I would have never known.
The family moved in less than a month ago, and they accidentally left the front door open for several hours.
The strike plate was not really wasn't in the right position. So I guess when we had shut the door when we left, it wasn't in alignment, and we just didn't see.
The officers remained inside the home for about 20 minutes, one even petting the dog before leaving. But we wanted to know if police violated any laws by conducting what appeared to be training inside a citizen's home. Defense attorney Bill Portanova watched the video with us.
The officers did not break any laws here whatsoever. The entire incident lasts a few minutes, and they never really clear the scene.
He admits the scene is unusual and says it seems the officers should have left a note or something to show they were there, but he has an idea of why the training may have happened.
I think the training officer used it as a teaching moment to potentially save the life of, either a homeowner or that officer in some future sweep.
Meanwhile, the homeowner has mixed emotions about the entire ordeal, but he wants others to know their rights.
There's some unanswered questions, but then there's also the comfort of knowing that they were responsive.
The homeowner made a formal complaint to the Sacramento Police Department, and internal affairs investigators said he'd get back to him at the end of the month. And tonight, a police spokesman would only say they're investigating the entire incident.
Definitely unusual, Brandy, that's for sure. So what does the law say about recording law enforcement officers?
Sure. Well, it is illegal in California to record private conversations without the consent of everyone involved. But Portanova says recording law enforcement doing their duty is rarely illegal, though it's important not to interfere with their duties.
All right, Brandy, thank you.